Hey Baby G, very good video, very informative. I know we have time limits, so you couldn't put all you wanted to in there. I actually had the whole speech that was done by Ahmadinejad on my previous channel, that 60 minutes cut and chopped up. All he was asking for was for democratic elections to be held in Israel. He didn't say anything about wiping Israel off the map or pushing them into the ocean or all the other gobbledygook and doublespeak that the politicians use. Also, another number. What they use for fuel in nuclear plants is not the same material that they use to make nuclear warheads. It has to have further processing and additives. That being said, I want to let you know what I found out in my underground excursions of surfing the web. The reason why so many channels are being taken down and videos being censored and flagged is because the American Defamation League, which was founded by Mossad in honor of a gentleman, well, he was no gentleman, he was a pig, who killed a 12-year-old girl who worked in his factory after he raped her, and then he strangled her with her own underwear. That's what the origins of the ADL is. That is now working in concert with the new safety center that YouTube has. Second, the JIDF, I got into their data banks as well, and they have hundreds of users. This is not to let you know this to intimidate you. It's not. Because if you're like me, it'll just piss you off and it won't intimidate you. It won't make you want to fight even harder. These people are all arrayed. They're foreign nationals, and there's one that I really take exception to because he's a Marine. In our, I was in the Corps, and I find this highly offensible. There's no excuse for this warmongering because there's no reason for it. The United States just wants to maintain domination in the region, and it isn't about oil. It's just they want to keep their presence there and restrict who has access to it. That's why now the Yemen incident has been going on. According to the FBI, the amount of explosives in that kid's underwear might have damaged his seat but wouldn't have done anything to the airplane. How he managed to get on the plane past all the screening checkpoints. So I just wanted to let you have a heads up on who's doing the skullduggery behind the scenes. And also now, if you touch on topics that are contrary to the word that was brought down from Mount Columbia by Gates 15 minutes after 9/11 happened, that it is exactly as they claim it is. So no matter how many professionals or how many text or video documents you have where they incriminate themselves, it's still not real. I'm glad we managed to hook up again. You really do some good work, and I want to congratulate you on that. But I wanted to let you know who is doing what and why, and that again, if you go to my Ning site, I have all these documents that I've gotten, and I've put them on my site, especially about the new conspiracy theory crap that Obama's put into effect, where people will be eliminated. I don't like that word, or very heavy fines. That's the exact terminology used in the statement about the conspiracy theories and how his czar Suzian, I don't have it in front of me, so I can't pronounce it right. And even if I did, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's one of his czars. Another, probably a, well, we have so many people with dual citizenship serving within our government that is directly in contradiction to our Constitution, but I've also made a video about that, about how the Constitution is null and void during a time of a national emergency. And we've been under an act of national emergency of one type or another since 1933. And then it dripped off for a little bit. And then when FDR came in and reenacted it and gave it even more teeth in 1945, I've got the 1973 Senate report that acknowledges that we've been under a state of national emergency since that time. And as you know, since 1973, we've had all these other things going on. And to indicate that we are still under a National Emergency Act is the ability of the president to give executive orders, which are contrary to the Constitution, as well as circumnavigate all the mechanisms put into place to keep a separation of powers. I did videos on that on my site. It's under Defend America First. Please feel free to go to my Ning site and look at the documents if you want. Anything there, if you can use it, more power to you. We all need to start acting in concert with each other and getting the truth out instead of the hype and the fear and the hysteria they're trying to instill in people. That's never worked with me because I'm a multiple PTSD survivor, and all it does when I hear speeches like that, it angers me. It does not make me frightened. In fact, it's the opposite result that they're hoping to get. So, if you ever need any documentation or research and you think I might have it, or even if I don't, I can get it. So, let me know and keep up the good work. Most excellent work you do. I've always thought highly of your publications that you put out prior to my having to cancel my account and go undercover to find out who did what they did to me. I did find out. I've also, well, that's another topic. I'll do a video of that a little bit later today. And I still have my cell phone, even though I don't have the service anymore. My memory card is still intact, and I'm keeping it just in case any of these agencies I've been in contact want the proof. So the SIMS chip is still good. And I've got a software package on my computer for updating the cell phone and transferring data back and forth between my computer as well as the phone. So this is not something that I could have done. It goes from January the 15th, starting at 8 a.m. The message is go to woods to die. Through all of the rest of January, all of February, it's an all-day appointment, go to woods to die. Until March the 15th, my appointment ends at 1 in the afternoon. Same message, go to woods to die. So I'll make a cleaner recording of that and post it today. I wish you all the best. You got character. You've got convictions, and that goes a lot. I appreciate your work. Thank you again.